of Jamaica politics uncovered. Guys, if you are seeing this channel for the first time, welcome. Returning subscribers, welcome back. I'm going to chat with you guys a little bit because I just can't take any more of the images of destruction, So I didn't want to bring a program tonight with those images and that kind of thing. So I just decided to do it this way. Um, I guess once everybody is here, we'll start seeing the comments come up. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining. Boy, day one of the recovery process of the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. It is the most powerful, most devastating hurricane that Jamaica has ever seen. It topped the charts, guys. And, I've heard from some of our subscribers over here. Some people are saying that, they have no power. Some people, they have no lights. Some people, they have no Wi-Fi. And I cannot reach my family in Jamaica. I've tried calling like 5 people, that are all in the same place. And I cannot reach anybody. They are within the storm's path, but not all of the parish. So, I think they're okay. And I think it's a matter of either they don't have any electricity or maybe they not no Wi-Fi, but I'm hoping that in the coming days I will hear from them. Good night, Leone. Good night, welcome. I wonder if I'm the only one who cannot hear from my family. Anybody else experiencing that? Yesterday, I saw people saying them couldn't hear from their family, but it wasn't until today. I saw them, they were online yesterday, but like today, me not see them online and I tried to call them and try to message them and nothing. Good night, Jean. Good night, Scott. Good night, Thomas. Good night, everybody. No, I can't hear from one of my brother. Okay, where is he? Is he in Western Jamaica or Central? First time on your live. US Caribbean Plumbing, thank you for joining. So as you can see, me have the flag up behind me because I have to rep for Jamaica and this is a terrible time, guys. But as I said, want to know that I am not a fatalist. I'm not a pessimist. I always try to see the good and draw on the good in any situation. And in this situation, like I've been telling you guys on the videos and on the live broadcast that we've done over the last few days, I see this as something great because we're gonna build back stronger. That's number one. And number two, we have this global visibility like never seen before. Since night, may I scroll through my news feed when I look. Alisa Hannah, I see on MSNBC. And, Jamaica is just still trending. I mean, everybody else who did in the headline news before the hurricane, like the situation with the US, Venezuela, and the Caribbean. We were watching, what was going on over there in Israel and Palestine. And the Prime Minister of France had stepped down and, different demonstrations across that region. All of that, it's died down. It died down. The whole thing died down. Nobody not talk about anything else right now but Jamaica and this hurricane. So a free advertisement for Jamaica. So me not really see this as anything too bad. The immediate effects to those who were in the storm's path, of course, we empathize and we hope that those people get help as soon as possible. But, in the near future, this can only bring goodness for, Jamaica and for the people. Guys, when we stop and look at Westmoreland, We stop and look at parts of Hanover. We stop and look at parts of St. Elizabeth. Some of them the parish they're behind the world how long, you know. Allow me I tell? Yeah man, some of them parish they're way behind God from when. And this is the opportunity now for those parishes to see some rebuilding and see some good things happen. Some of our hospitals even that are suffering damages. Some of those hospitals, they've been built for 40, 50 years. Some of them really need the rehabilitation and them something they saw. I don't really see this as a big deal in terms of, you know, it being a negative thing like some people do. One thing I will say though is where the recovery is concerned, I put up a video this evening telling you guys about this cat bond that Jamaica has, and me can't stop feel good about it. This catastrophic bond that the government and Dr. Nigel Clark put together from 2021. Of course, they couldn't see this happening, right? But it happened, and now we're gonna get this payout of 150 million US dollars. And we're gonna get other donations too, because you have people who are raising funds. For example, Jamaica's most wealthy woman, Trisha Bailey, and there are so many other people who are raising funds for Jamaica and who are donating to Jamaica. So when this is all said and done, it's not like Jamaica now gonna have money for rebuilding, or Jamaica are gonna have money for rebuild. But my thing is, are we gonna have the manpower to rebuild and rebuild fast? I know we're gonna rebuild, you know, but we don't want to see 5 long years of rebuilding. That's not what I am looking for out of all of this. When you remember during COVID and how China built a hospital within like 2 days, more it happened fast for Jamaica. So I'm saying, do we have the manpower? Do we have the work people? Do we have the equipment? Do we have them something there to make the process move fast? You know what I say? And that's all I'm concerned about really, because as I said, money is not going to be a problem. People have been extremely generous. I've already donated some money to Trisha Bailey's fundraiser, and I'm sure other people are too. But me hear Trump this morning, this morning, Donald Trump, them go ask Donald Trump about Jamaica the disaster. Donald Trump say, "Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining and welcome." Donald Trump said that Jamaica is gonna get help, humanitarian help, because he never see anything like this yet. And this was a stage 5. Oh my God, Trump says a stage 5. So we're gonna get help. Stage 5, guys. You never hear that yet? Stage 5. I was supposed to talk with Jamaica 411 tonight, you know, but I don't know where she there. I sent her a message. She lost power 2 days now, but you know, she has charge on her phone. So I told her to call me because she was telling me earlier that she went into the town down in Ochi, and she see how I think she said Ochi or Sentan. And she was telling me how she saw people just coming together and, you know, working together, trying to cut down trees and stuff like that. And she said that it was such a beautiful thing. Like, they were not waiting for anybody to come do anything. Every man was stand up around the place, just came together, and they were just trying to clear debris and, you know, trying to recover. And that's how Jamaican people are. Me did tell you already say the world would come to Jamaica's aid. There was a survey, was it a survey? Some kind of survey or something done recently, where they said that Jamaica was #1 in the world for helping strangers, right? Jamaicans are naturally very generous people, very generous people. And we carry that with us wherever we go, whether we're in the diaspora or whether we're in Jamaica. We are just naturally generous people. When I'm in Jamaica, I travel alone a lot when I'm in Jamaica because I don't really let people drive me when I'm in Jamaica. I'm always driving myself. And I will go to some of the most remote places in Jamaica. Sometimes, men would see me and say, are you traveling alone? I'm always say, yeah. And any little thing, they're always so quick to help. I've been out there, get a flat tire, 4 or 5 man come help me. That's just how Jamaican people are. So with that, me just know, say Jamaica is not gonna have a problem recovering. Me, I tell you no, we're gonna be all right. We just have to exercise patience, and that's one of the things. Can JPU family plan a cleanup day for donor country? We can try to arrange it, win some. We can. I am 16 years old. I am America. Hi, welcome. I see the Prime Minister visiting a few affected areas, including the hospital. Yeah. Me can't watch no more right here, man. Cause although me appreciate the people who send me the video them also. The Prime Minister and the transport ministers, they were doing the whole drone view and the aerial shot of the airport and the affected areas. And when I saw the devastation, me can't watch no more, right? It's very hard for me to watch. So, it's just what it is. But I heard the Prime Minister said that I think tomorrow they're going to have the runway at our airports up and running so they can start bringing in and receiving the aid. So, I don't know how the people who are stuck in Jamaica are going to get out because I know that parts of Kingston Airport is damaged. I think Montego Bay Airport suffered more damage. So I don't know, but me know say aid will start coming into the country tomorrow. So that's a good thing. Marva, what go on? Big up yourself. Marva say those major disaster prone areas, the government needs to set up an army camp as access for the community to get basic supplies like water. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't even know what going on the ground for telling you the truth, because I have been having a really hard time looking. So, I don't know if them deploy the JDF, because really and truly, under these circumstances, the affected areas, I think the hurricane, the eye of the storm, I think it spanned like 5 parishes. Hanover, St. Elizabeth, Montego Bay, Mandeville, Manchester, Trelawney, Ochi. It spans like 6 parishes. So with that being said, I think Jamaica needed to deploy the JDF and whatever reserve they have to try and get people out of the affected areas. Me yesterday them found 4 bodies today in St. Elizabeth. So obviously if they found bodies, there are people out there searching and rescuing. To what degree, I don't know. But I've been having a really hard time looking at that stuff. But I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be fine. Day one, you got to survey the damage, and that's what I see the government doing. Yes, the government put up the website where you can donate and everything like that. So, it's moving along, and people are still trying to talk to representatives in Jamaica. Let me show you Lisa Hannah. was on MSNBC. You know who me no see on no international TV, guys? Come here. Me no see Mark Golden. Me no see on no international TV. Me see every minister of government, prime minister, on every international platform, CNN, Al Jazeera, MSNBC, BBC, they're all talking to these international journalists. But here me know, me say, look on opposition Lisa Anna. Anyway, I wish part it there. Oh, see it here. This is MSNBC. Hold on. Driveways and the roads beyond them, invisible waters. Driveways and the roads beyond them, invisible. Joining me now is Lisa Hanna, a Jamaican resident and former Jamaican politician stuck in Florida right now, waiting for word on when she can return home. Lisa, it's good to have you here. I know you've been talking to folks on the ground in Jamaica. Mm-hmm. What are you hearing? What are they telling you? And can you reach everybody you want to hear from?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on the program. Yes, my flights were canceled on Sunday morning, and a number of us as Jamaicans are stuck in the United States. What we're hearing on the ground, for those of us who can get in touch with family members, is the devastation is almost apocalyptic. So the south of the island and the western sides of the island, you know, if you're familiar with Jamaica, places like St. Anne, Trelawney, St. James, Montego Bay, Hanover, and certainly in St. Elizabeth, those are areas that tourists would frequent. Those were the areas where the eye passed over and were hit hardest.
My dear, the risers, them are cuss her, you know. Mark my word. The risers, them are cuss her and say, she gone pa national, pa international TV like she had opposition leader. So them bad mind and wicked as stay, you know. And the woman have TV appearance, you know. And them not no TV appearance. Why they don't send the man go talk to the people them? But anyway, when I really want to hear nothing from them. Let me read some of the comments them. I heard he's in England. Marva stuff from tell lie. Marva lie. Lord. Guys, we are never going to forget the name Melissa. We will not forget the name Melissa. I am not, I don't portray to be any kind of prophet or none of them something there, but me I feel wonder if this is symbolic too. The unaliving of Melissa Silvera. This storm, guys, one of the most angry, not one of, it's the most in all my life. This is the most violent, the most angry hurricane that I have seen. God, and I've lived through about 5 hurricanes. One in Jamaica that I remember very vividly, Hurricane Gilbert. Couple in Florida. You know, some that were category 3, category 1, category 2. Anybody who live in Florida, who know Florida get the hurricane them. I know with this. And I watched Katrina. But not even Katrina was as bad. I mean, this was bad. Okay? So, boy, I mean, I know. But there's a lot of good to draw from this. And one of the most important ones for me personally is that this could not have come at a better time. I am glad that the government that is there now, they are the ones who are at the wheel while Jamaica deal with this disaster. The other people, them, Jamaica couldn't manage this storm plus them. They don't know what the heck they're doing. They don't know what's going. They're absent. They're missing. You don't even see them. You don't see them out there side by side with the people, you know, trying to comfort the people, trying to help the people. And that's what you're supposed to do, right? So I don't know. Melissa, she made landfall in New Hope, a community in Westmoreland, close to the St. Elizabeth border. Okay, thank you for that information. What I am hearing is that the water, destruction, $150 million US they're going to receive and not deliver to all Jamaicans fairly. Barrett, come off at Barrett, I'm a cuss you know. Come off at this with your pessimism, no man. What you mean by don't get me up on the wrong side tonight? To me, I beg you. But let me tell you something. Me have some people to talk to tonight. Now that's you come, I can stir up my spirit. Me talk to some people. To them, I put up one post. And may I say to the government of Jamaica, do not give the opposition MPs no money and don't give them no resources. And that me say and that me mean. I me nah make no apology for it. I me not care if nobody want to say me this or me that. I care zero. Because anybody attack, they can't talk in my face. I know that it's not what you say, it's what you do. Me hear Golden go on CVM TV saying that, you know, he's hoping that things will be distributed fairly and rarely. I'm telling you something. The only people them who would not distribute things fairly is the PNP MP them. I mean, not take it back. You know why I say it? How they function and how they operate. If you didn't support them, if you never vote for them going to victimize you and don't give you nothing. They're going to only give the PNP them who vote for them and support them. How do I know that? That's how they function. That's what they did when Mark Golden became the president of the PNP. You know what he did? Him talk it out of him own mouth. Him run way who for run way. And victimize who for victimize. And exclude who for exclude. And even Karen Cross talk it. Anybody who never support Mark Golden and never support Rise United, him deal with them bad. And that is the same, worse like how they lose the election, are the same thing them are going to do to the people them. If we don't give them any money or any other resources to distribute after this storm, them going to use it and victimize the people. Them. Me now asking me, I tell you no. When the Jamaica Labour Party will treat everybody fairly and give to JLP, PNP and no P, the PNP them not going to do it. And only the PNP them who support them going to give. Me not take it back. As that me say, because me know they stay. Me not take it back. I don't think the government, frankly, should give no MPs no money. You see last week what they do? Then come and tell the people them after them promise the people them everything in the world. Them come tell the people them when them see the storm coming, say them don't get no money and then don't have no money and money. Don't give them no money. Don't give them no resources. Give the resources and the money to the people them who know are responsible, people who are not partisan, people who are going to keep tabs and be transparent on how the resources are being distributed, right? Do not give it to the PNP MPs them. Now, one or no, because you see when time they mess up and them see one that, first of all, they're going to criticize Andrew Holness anyway. They are. Even if you give them something to distribute, and if they don't distribute it properly and them something there, them are going to come sit at the government. No pay them no mind. The people them put on a there, you know. And a man goal in them put on a there, you know. Them and them own can go and deal with their constituencies and they can make the representation for the constituencies, but do not give them no money, don't give them no resources for them to victimize people and only give it to the PNP them who voted for them. Me not tell no lie upon them. And when they say what they do me I tell you no, I want to see them do it for true. Run with who no support Rise United, I saw them stay. Okay? Me nah take it back. Paulette is lie. No both party no do that. Lie. From the pit of hell lie. When the jail, look here. When I say Andrew Holness was out there campaigning, and Andrew Holness would have go out there, go greet JLP and greet PNP and greet everybody. Where's some of the PNP them come do? Them don't want to shake the Prime Minister hand. Them don't want to deal with JLP and a PNP do them something there. The JLP then will deal with everybody and help everybody. So don't come here, come talk them things. There's lie. When you see the Prime Minister giving out the indigent houses, you know see PNP people get them. You know see JLP people get them. Stop it, man. I'm not coming to come tell a lie. Because right so me not have the patience and me not in the mood for it. How much time when you hear PNP people them say bad to bad, even when they now vote for JLP, they will say bad to bad. The labor right them will help you. How much time when you hear that? A PNP them alone, especially you see them when they will lose the election, and now are the perfect opportunity for them victimize the people them who don't vote for them. We never see my goal in the inauguration. We never saw him sit down and look in your phone and I make up your face when the Prime Minister come in. They not no respect for nobody. And let me tell you something and be very, very honest with you. Well, I'm going to take out that somebody from out of the chat. Oh, gosh. Okay, thank you for your patience, guys. Hi, everybody. Good night. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I have no doubt. I have absolutely no doubt that if you put these resources and give these monies to the risers, them not gonna do nothing good. Them are gonna disappoint you know, and then they going to turn on and point finger pound and tell lie pound and say, oh, do not give them no money and tell one whole heap of lie and only use the money. Remember local election are coming up. So them are going to only use the money to benefit them politically and they're going to give just the people them who vote for them. Who no want hear the truth, no listen. Okay? Who no know say I show me attack. I rise as alone I go do them sitting there. I mean not care. A lot of PNP people were hugging and thanking Andrew Holness for the help he has given them. So when you know say I no lie me I tell. Moderator, are you over here tonight? Say something in the chat, let me know if you're here. Where was Mark Golden throughout this time? In the yard? In the yard, him said the Prime Minister did have some kind of meeting with him. Something like that. And he said he had concerns about, you know, how the things would be distributed. As if somebody's supposed to trust him for distribute anything. Me not trust him for distribute nothing. And that's why I said what I said. Good night, Camille. Big up yourself. Only grants will be given to the people. Accountability is very important. Yeah, man. We want to see everything accounted for. Leonie, thank you. Moderator is not here. Me don't know if moderator have light. I need to call the moderator. I don't know if the moderator have light and electricity and them something there. But I can't hear from nobody, guys. My family them. Me cannot hear from them. Me kinda afraid a little bit. Me know they're alright still. Cause in this time, news travels fast. So if something had happened to them, I would have heard because I have other family members in the United States, you know, who would have probably heard something or something like that. But me just want to hear them and know so they're alright. Right? Everybody phone them a call. Upon WhatsApp, you just see one check and they don't answer. The phone just rings and then with the one check, I think them not have no power. I think a power the problem. Think a power the problem. But we're gonna be alright, guys. I would not fret too much. I hope that even if we as a Jamaican society, our country, if we don't have the manpower to do the building fast and we don't have the equipment and so to do the building fast, I am hoping that Jamaica can, bring in some work people, bring in some equipment, forget the building part of it, to get the construction part of it going fast. No light, no internet. Okay, Marcia, thank you. I haven't heard from my family too in South Trelawney. Yes, Gina, South Trelawney, may I try call? Me can't reach nobody up there. Isaac, I'm fine, thank you. Can't reach nobody in South Trelawney. I tried to call somebody today in the Mandeville area. I spoke to him, but the phone line was very choppy. So I didn't have any steady connection. It was just really bad. Good night, Alexander. But we never know. I mean, JPS reported this morning that 77% of their customers lost power. 77%. Are they restoring it? I don't know. I don't know if it's safe to do it right now. But them say most people had internet and Wi-Fi and them something. That's what the other people, Digicel and those people are reporting. 77% don't have light on the island. Yes, 77%. Thank you, Andrea. And that's a lot. Some people, them have solar power. Some people, they may have generators. And, some people, they might give them neighbor charge and them something there. Vineyard Town didn't lose power long, just like 4 hours. But internet was very slow. Okay. Thank you for that, Rob. My mom is in South Trelawney, can't hear nothing because no light, no... Okay. No light, no internet. Okay, maybe that's why I not hear them. South Trelawney. I just I try call. Elon must need to free up Starlink. But Darrell Vaz said, then get Starlink. He announced it this morning, say he was thanking Starlink. Jamaica diaspora in the US sending help also. Money, food, and clothing. Yes, thank you. Good morning, Shari, wherever you are. Good morning. I am from India. I like Usain Bolt. That's nice. Thank you, Bell. Moncho Bell. Is that how you pronounce your name? Thank you. Wife style, big up yourself. Boy, I no know. Me can't look on the devastation. Me cannot look on it. When they start rebuilding, me will look. But me can't. Me not like sufferation, guys. Me find it hard. But me know said this what is happening, it is good. I drove through some of the parishes that are affected when I was in Jamaica last month. And when I look at some of the infrastructure, and I'm saying, me can't believe, say, these places, they had representation. It's like them, they're behind God, behind the world. So when me see this opportunity now to rebuild, I don't feel no way. I don't feel no way. And I'm saying to the people who are affected, it's going to get better. You are a part of the rebuilding process. So it's going to get better. And how ironic. It is where the PNP them win. When I notice, I which part the PNP them win, and this is the most devastation go on. It's like me I tell people, me not rejoicing, I'm not rejoicing, so don't get it twisted. It is just ironic. It is just an observation I'm making, saying, how comes I just where the PNP them dead, the whole heap of devastation go on. And how ironic also, thank you, Camille, the hurricane named Melissa, and it's the absolute worst that we have seen. Boy, that's why I'll just leave it at that because I don't want nobody come say anything that I'm not saying. I was just about to say that, yeah, Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, in a Manchester. I don't know if it's South, Central. No, I don't know if it's South or Central. One of them where the hurricane passed through in a Manchester. South would have been Bunting. Um, Hanover. I don't know. I feel say the universe is a funny thing, guys. I just so me feel. Me know say natural disasters happen and thing like that, but when we just look at the whole thing, just look at the totality and all the different moving parts, from the name of the storm to the intensity of it, the location of the eye of the storm. To me, in my own little opinion, it's all interconnected. But don't want to use the word karma, but don't want to do it because people lost their lives. And, me can't hear from my family, they know, so me even not going to use the word karma. But the whole thing and how it is all wrapped up, it just look one way to me. It look a way to me, God know. And Melissa, we're never going to forget that name because she will go down in history as the most devastating hurricane to hit Jamaica. So we're not going to ever forget that name. And sometimes when me look, me I watch the news, and when me see some people utter the word Melissa out of their mouth, it don't look right to me. They're not supposed to say that name out of their mouth. Only St. Elizabeth mash up that shouldn't, but it needed a modern makeover. Yes, wife Stella, that me a talk about, man. Some of the places them that were hit, God Almighty knows say, them the place that did thirsty for development. Thirsty. All year we're saying justice for Melissa. True. Mm-hmm. You're right, Natalie. Melissa made landfall in eastern Westmoreland, Satan Campbell constituency. Mm-hmm. Wanna see him out there? Wanna tell me if you wanna see Dayton Campbell? Because I know I don't see him walking with the people. I know I don't see him trying to help anybody to a shelter, trying to help people clean up. Not at all. Them hiding. I first me see this, Normally in a natural disaster, you see the representatives them, they raincoat, them have on their water boot, then dress for the weather. I was watching a video of Hurricane Gilbert at the time, Edward Siaga, and he was just walking through downtown Kingston with a bullhorn telling people to get out of the market, get to safety, and he was just there with the people right before the storm hit. And him have on him, I think him have on like an army green jacket or raincoat, And in times of disaster, that's what leaders wear. Leaders tend to put on them army green, kind of thing. And in this time, you're not seeing much of that from these politicians. Una hide, them attack through social media, they not face and shoulder to shoulder with the people them. That's weird to me, especially in a time of disaster. Campbell was talking on Nationwide this evening. Okay, what did he say? Janet, what did he say? It was on nationwide. Your government stated during what? During prior news announcement, go to shelter, bring crackers and water. A shelter is providing, not requesting. A shelter is providing, not requesting. Barrett, me never hear that. I didn't hear that. Because I know say the shelter them have food. The shelter them have food. Them have over the counter medicine. They have shower, they have bed, they have clothes. What you talking about? You can tell people, I see him so people go talk say, you have to pay for God the shelter them. Me no want this information from this, you know. I've had people reaching out. Some people are even crying, saying, boy, when them open them door this morning and look out there. Some people say, um, what is the topic? We're talking about the aftermath of the hurricane. Yes. And I'm saying I cannot hear from my family them, as many people are saying. But what was I saying? Lord Jesus, I lost my chain of thought. Me no remember. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Ah, boy. Oh, sorry. A gentleman reached out saying that his uncle lost his house, and him and him family them a try put together for build on a little room for him temporarily. One of the most one of the things that's really gonna test us during this time is patience. This is a natural disaster, okay? So people now gonna get everything back in place and in order tomorrow or next week. It is gonna take time. And if you are a student of life, you will understand that exercising patience is a very important character trait to have. And that's what is required of all of us at this time. We can do what we can, trying to put the pieces together, trying to help our neighbor, trying to help a family member, but we have to exercise patience when it comes on to the resources that's going to be distributed to the people. We have to be patient. But we are also expecting the government and everybody who are responsible for allocating these, resources to be efficient. We are expecting that. What's going on? I'm just scrolling through YouTube lives, trying to spread good vibe. But you're beautiful. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. We're just here talking about the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica. Um, just stopping by to talk to people and see if other people are having the same thing where they can't reach their family members. And yeah, some people are saying that, they can't. Well, I hope that, people get back their power and their internet to start with. That way they can keep communication with their friends and family. Because it's not a good feeling when they cannot hear from your family. It's not. Hello from Holland. Hi, King. Welcome from Holland. What is wrong with people taking food with them until aid could be provided? I don't see anything wrong with that, Valentina, because if I'm to go to a shelter and me have my food and stuff, I'm not gonna leave it here to make it spoil. I would probably pack a bag with food if I have food in my house. I would take my water, take my little Gatorade, my little fruits. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with that. But the shelters, them supposed to have food. I heard the mayor of Kingston said it. The PNP mayor said to the homeless people that the shelter has space because one of the homeless man said, space up there for me. And him say, yeah, man, we have space, we have food, we have clothes, and we have like toiletries and personal hygiene items that you can take a shower and be clean. So the shelters, them, as far as I know, they're equipped. And you should now look at making these roads out of concrete. This mall and asphalt is suitable, especially when roads become rivers. Hello, good night, everybody. We're gonna learn a lot from this. We're gonna learn a lot from this. We're gonna learn a lot about, the state of our infrastructure and what we can do better. We're gonna learn about the way that we're building homes. We're gonna learn about construction. We're gonna learn. It's always a learning experience. Just like, with COVID, we learned the importance of everybody in your country having access to the internet. Um, we we know the importance of having a digital society like most developed countries in the world. So with every disaster, we should learn something from it. And when we say we, I'm not talking about just government. I'm talking about JPS. I'm talking about Digicel. I'm talking about, everybody, individuals, you know. So that's good. I heard it was hit really bad and 80% of the island is destroyed. Black River is flattened and it's nothing there. That's not true. Carpenter, that's not true. 80% of the island is not destroyed because the path of the hurricane only spanned about 6 parishes. So outside of that, we only have rainfall really. The lights and the internet service, those will be restored. But when they talk about places being flat and destroyed, it's not 80% of the island. So look at those 6 parishes that were within the direct path of the eye of the hurricane. Those are the places that you would have say destroyed or flattened, as what you call it. So that's definitely, we have 14 parishes in Jamaica, and if we're talking 6 parishes, that's not even 50%. So let us try to spread truthful information or ask questions if we don't know something. Everybody on here, if you are not from Jamaica, please to pray for Jamaica, that we have a good and a speedy recovery. And also, I am not going to be, I'm not out here asking anybody for no donation. I have already donated, okay, to a foundation that is raising money, to help the people of my country. So if you want to donate, that is totally up to you. But if nothing else, pray for Jamaica. Good night. Ask if Mr. Mosquito program. Oh, jeez. We haven't even... Mosquito killing our Portmore? At first, me I hear that, but now with all the rainfall and something, Mr. Tufton. Okay. I will certainly say something about that when I'm on again. Or if anybody here has contact with Dr. Tufton, let him know that the mosquito, but with the rainfall, this is a no-brainer. The mosquito them are going to start the breeding. You see, tomorrow now, my mom and I are going to drive down to the Jamaican market near to where I live, because with the hurricane now, guys, we look at yellow yam and we look at breadfruit and we look at sour sap and them something there. So, me not even know if we can get we look at product them and them something there. So tomorrow now, I told my mom that she should let us drive down to Let us drive down. Guys, if you have anything to send me right now as I'm on live, send it to this phone, the number for the program, because I'm using my other phone. So go ahead and send it to this phone so I can get it off here. But me don't know how we're gonna be affected. Me don't know how the shipping part will go. So we're gonna get some yellow yam and get what we can get. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mosquitoes are always a problem in Portmore. Yes, that's true. But guys, we're gonna be fine. It's 6 parishes, Janet, based on the radar of the storm's direct path. There were 6 parishes on the storm's path, so that's the information I'm going by. Okay, where devastation is concerned. 6 parishes, and I've already named them. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Trump, we need support with our electric grid. And me no want, me no want ask Trump them for nothing, you know. Anybody else, me no want ask them for nothing. They say them are going to Jamaica make them help on their own. But Jamaica now go do so to them. Wanna know that? You see what happened? Those of you who have not seen the video, that I posted earlier with Dr. Nigel Clark and that cat band, you need to watch it, okay? Because under normal, people not understand, you know, how important that is. Jamaica is the first in the Caribbean region. Jamaica is the first in the Caribbean region to have such a bond, such safety net in one of the most devastating weather event. Okay, so this is a huge deal. You know, say under normal circumstances, if we never have no bond money I go get, and if we never have other little, things put in place to help ourselves, we would have suffer, would have suffer. And that's why it's so important to have people running your country who have sense. So no other country in the region has ever done that. But watching Jamaica now and what we are going through, they are going to take example of Jamaica and they are going to go invest and they're going to go get their bonds to make sure that when the next hurricane season come around, that they are going to have something to fall back on. So Jamaica is always setting the trend. And I am so proud to be a Jamaican. Not only that, but I am proud of the people who are leading our country. They're doing it with grace. They're doing it with style. And them look good and them sound good. And every international news station that I have seen them on and heard them on, I have been proud of how they've represented Jamaica. The Barbados Prime Minister pledged to help us too. Yes, I saw that. Thank you. Someone to run Jamaica drinking rum. Cannot afford that. Cannot afford that. But the nation don't fully understand how much of a leader we are. Yes, man, for sure. And we have been making headlines financially for quite some time, okay? From being in debt up to our neck, okay? And from creditors no want to deal with us and all them things there. And we managed to lower our debt significantly. And we have good credit rating now. Even when people said, I don't think Jamaica will recover or I don't think they'll recover anytime soon. But we have been diligent at, at what we're doing to be more fiscally responsible and all those things. And no, I mean, it's just a never-ending miracle story with Jamaica, even in the face of disaster. So I don't know how much longer Jamaica is gonna hold the spotlight for, because we are in the spotlight everywhere you go. We can't listen to news in peace, can't watch TV in peace, can't watch news in peace without seeing Jamaica this, Jamaica that, Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. Everywhere you turn is Jamaica. Everybody know about it. Hello guys, welcome. Trinidad can't diss us anymore, pro Jamaica. I went Trinidad could have this way. Trinidad could have never this way. Don't say that. Can you repeat the 6 parishes that has been affected? Okay. So we have St. Elizabeth, we have parts of Manchester, parts of Mandeville, we have Hanover, Westmoreland, Ocherius. Those were the parishes that were in the storm's path when it was shown on the radar, the direction of the storm. There's a gentleman from, I think he said he's from Oklahoma. He was interviewed by Kern Spencer, and he said that he has experience in following hurricanes. He said he's followed hundreds of hurricanes. And he was saying that um, one of the things that saved Jamaica from more disaster was that the storm took a turn because of the mountains. Did you guys see that? He said because of how mountainous we are, when the storm was heading straight, the mountain stopped it and it ended up turning toward Montego Bay. I didn't go weather school, you know. Me never go hurricane school. So I don't really know. But he has the experience, and I was listening to him and I was like, wow, I didn't know that having the mountains could do that. But I guess, he knows what he's talking about. Um The counties of Cornwall and Middlesex was most affected by Hurricane Melissa. Yes, yes, that's true. Thank you for that. Them used to have talk over with Trinidad and them oil. But it's slowly turning into the worst country in the Caribbean. Jamaica shall overcome 100 illness. Yeah, man, Jamaica gonna be alright, man. As me say, guys, before some of you came on here, my only concern is, do we have the manpower to deal with the construction part of it, and do it fast? That's my only concern. So I'm hoping if the answer is no, that we will get some architects and some construction people to come into the country, to come speed up the process a little bit. You understand? Because we have the money, have the support. But guys, make no mistake about it. You see with the damage, the 100, let's say 200 million. 200 million? 150 150 million US. A whole heap of billions of dollars that in a Jamaica, But when you do the damage assessment and you assess the monetary damage, don't be surprised if that money goes fast. Yeah, because the damages that I've seen, I would venture to guess somewhere in the probably hundreds of billions of damage that I have seen. So, I don't know how far that's gonna stretch, but we'll see. I think we'll be okay. How many Americans I know about St. Anne's? I know about Spanish Town, Westmoreland, Montego Bay. Let me say it again. St. Anne's. And a whole lot more. Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, St. James, Hanover, Manchester, Trelawney, and St. Anne. Yes, St. I live in Florida and used to hurricane. Yeah, people who live in Florida will see these things all the time. Blue Mountain generally help with the hurricanes. Erica, I had no idea. And when me hear the man talk to them, I say, I had no clue. But that's a good thing, I guess. Everall, big up yourself. Thank you for joining. Everall, Everall was a comrade, you know. And Everall no stop say, surely, surely labor rights. Everywhere you see Malcolm. Everall Malcolm, my good friend from Hanover, show labor rights. Oh my gosh, I said the same thing about the mountains. I knew they were going to help. That's good, man. Trust me. That's what always protect Jamaica all the time. Well, now we know. We are going to learn a lot from this. We now know the importance of our disaster bond. Lord of mercy, thank you, Jesus, for Dr. Nigel Clark. Mr. Clark and Mrs. Clark, thank you for our son, Dr. Nigel Clark. Nigel Clark, wherever you are tonight, pick up yourself. We are so happy. Imagine we never have that all the world that look upon we like some look a maga dog. Eh? The world that look upon we as some look a maga dog if they never see say Jamaica did the responsible thing and had this disaster bond. Eh? Lord of mercy. Only need to make sure say the next Heroes Day. Make sure say Nigel Clark getting order of Jamaica, you know. Make sure say Nigel getting order of Jamaica next time. Yes, Rob, them that say we beggy and we irresponsible. Nobody cannot talk to us in this time. Because our we say stand up on our own 2 foot. We not do no handout style. I am in San Francisco, California, going to Boston with 4 drops. I have some time now. Okay, Everall, be safe out there. Thank you. Order of Jamaica for Nigel Clark. That is one ceremony that I would have to attend. Yes. I wonder if Dr. Chang get the order of Jamaica yet. Yes, so when Dr. Chang I get the order of Jamaica, if him not get it yet, and when Nigel Clark I get the order of Jamaica, remember I will be there, you know. And guess what happened? Andrew Holness, this term, this third term, Andrew Holness might end up be a national hero, you know. Me not, me not ask, you know. Andrew Holness, the Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness, might have turned around and be a national hero in Jamaica. A true me attack. Because he has done quite a bit so far. And you see this third term, we didn't see this coming, but how Andrew Holness's administration and Andrew Holness, how him angle this year, natural disaster, it is going to be one of the measurements of his next term. Because I say the 4th term are coming up. But this is going to be one of the measurements of his 3rd term grade. Okay? Let me not say anything about the 4th term yet. But when Andrew Holness is graded on this 3rd term, it is going to be mostly measured by how he handled this disaster. Tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong, guys. Nigel can come back to Jamaica, come get the prime ministership. That is one inauguration I would not miss. Remember, me tell you now. Yeah, man. Nigel can come back to Jamaica, come become prime minister. Yeah, for sure. Honest to God. Yeah, Holness can get the national hero in this time. So for those of you who are just joining, people, I'm happy to know the government follows your channel. Nigel will get order of Jamaica next time. The government follow my channel? I hope so. My day went well, thank you. Just a little, you know, moving about, I'm feeling a little heavy, knowing that my Jamaican people are facing hardship. Some of them, it weighs on me a little bit, but besides that, I'm fine. We say Andrew for taking peer. Yeah, man. You know who else I work hard too? Daryl Vaz I work hard, And let me say this to Daryl Vaz right here, right now, tonight. Daryl Vaz has said publicly that he's going to be checking out in this term. And in my opinion, I don't know why the minister is saying that or whatever, but I think that Daryl Vaz should go back one more term. I think Daryl Vaz may not want to take a ministry or be a minister next time. Maybe him can just be a member of parliament, or maybe him can even go in at the Senate. But me not think Daryl Vaz should leave yet. I feel the same way about Everal Warmington. I think Warmington can go one more term. These are voices, I think, that should stick around, because remember, we have the next generation coming up behind. So I don't think we should leave just yet. Maybe minimize your workload and try to, recuperate a little, because being a minister is hard. You got a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of work to do. That's understandable. Sometimes you take some time off and you can come back, or you can just take a lighter workload. But me not think Daryl Vaz must leave just yet. As a matter of fact, I think his wife need to run back for her seat. Yes, I do. I think she need to run back for her seat. John Black, how me do? What did I say? I agree with you. The 8 national heroes. Hi, JPU. Or are your family okay? I cannot hear from them. Shirley, I cannot hear from them. Me I call them phone. Can't hear from them, my love. So I don't know if I like Ghana or internet, I don't know, but we will see. I love this accent. It's amazing. Edith, where are you from? Edith Johnston, where are you from? You would be the only living national hero. Yes, man. If him do a good job, give him the, because you know why I feel say Andrew Wallace deserve to be a national hero. He's done a good job in his second term, especially, right? And him put some good people in him cabinet, and them a do a good job. But more than anything, the abuse that this man come under, the lies that have been told on him, and he never yet one day went down to the gutter with the people them. And he never yet one day come out and tell a lie on anybody. Him stick to the clean politics. Him never play the dirty politics. And he prevailed. And he got people like me to stand up for him. And he's managed to change a lot of minds. Because a lot of propaganda been spread on him, and a lot of lies been told. And a lot of people saw the light just before the election. So yes, for that, I think he should be considered to be a national hero, especially if he handles this disaster well and do this third term well. I think so. Miss Karina 411 must get award. And me too. Una have nominate you, I think I saw it go. I think I saw the order of distinction and order of Jamaica go. You have to nominate people. I think I saw it go. When me see all the school bus them, I evacuate people. And the same school bus where them say it will kill off people and pick me and them something there. Boy, I say the opposition, them money am dirty, see? Them money am some whole heap of dirt, you know, that's why they can't come show them face too tough. Even as disaster go on, because them do something and them say some things they say. You see, if they were able to prevail with the lies that they told on Jamaica and how they try to paint a bad image of us, if the world had bought that, so with this disaster, people that just look on Jamaica as one like a corrupt country, they wouldn't pay us any mind. They wouldn't want to help us. So thank God the warriors were out here standing up for truth and fighting off disinformation, because if they were able to change our image and deface us, right now what is happening to us, nobody would look at us. So now we see it's all coming together. Dr. Nigel Clark will have vision. He's a very critical thinker. He didn't enter politics to scrape, unlike Mark Golding. Look here, Nigel Clark, I think Nigel Clark has a PhD in mathematics, What I have learned about people who study math, they have a special brain, right? Anybody who thinks in terms of mathematics and numbers, those people are some very special people, right? So, Nigel Clark doing what he did and was able to anticipate the importance of having this disaster bond. Nobody has ever done it. So we have to give him his flowers, big time too. I am good at mathematics, I didn't major in any mathematics. I mean, I have no PhD in mathematics. But one of the subjects that or the only subject really, that I really excelled at in school are mathematics. Especially algebra, trigonometry, and statistics. Those were my favorite, math courses along my academic path. But anybody who used to study maths are some brilliant minded set of people them. And those people can anticipate and plan and act, with things in mind that nobody's thinking of. You understand? And that's what me stay, guys. It's one time, hi. Yeah, I'll give it to you in a minute. I'm talking to my daughter. Sorry, she just got home. When I'm thinking about my life, guys, when I plan out my life, I plan out my life for the next 5 years, And when I plan, you know that in life anything can happen, right? Anything. You could get sick, you can pass away, anything can happen. You can get in an accident, anything can happen. So I think about those things as I plan my life for the next few years, or the next decade, or what. You think about stuff like that, and you anticipate in case something happen. Burden nobody. You know, if you have your brain at work overtime, I think about dealing with the immediate problem and things you did not plan for. So Nigel Clark is to be acknowledged big time, and that's why when me hear say Nigel was going to the IMF and the opposition them a complain. So he must sell out Jamaica. He's leaving Jamaica. And them say Nigel was not that good of a finance minister. So I'm like, okay, if he's not that good, then why are you complaining? Let him go. Let him go spread his wings. Let him go take up him job. But them are complaining, the same opposition. Where I tell lie on the man about same thief you saying about money and all the things them. The man a leave and them are complain. If he's not good, let him go. Okay? And them say Nigel Clark abandon Jamaica. Them talk all manner of evil. But then I know say, before Nigel go take the work up at IMF, him done lay the foundation already. Him done map out everything already. I know say Jamaica is going to be in safe hands of the government, of Favour Williams. Nigel Clark do him homework before him leave. Him never just up and leave, so. You understand? The only news outlet me say we carry this something about the band, a CVM. And I me make CVM talk about it. Because from last night, I posted on Facebook the article from Bloomberg, where Bloomberg said that the bond investors are told to brace themselves for Jamaica's big payout. I'm going to post the article and posted Dr. Clark, Prime Minister, and show that Jamaica is the first and only country in the region to have a disaster bond of this magnitude. And when I wake up this morning, somebody showed me, and I tagged the Jamaica Observer and the Jamaica Gleaner and Nationwide. And me frightened, Mr. CVM said something about Jamaica is going to get their bond payout or whatever. But me not see Gleaner carry it. Me not see Observer carry it. The whole Jamaica for know. The whole of the news media them, on a post Nigel Clark picture and show Jamaica say, Nigel Clark do him work at Jamaica before him leave. Okay? So, guys, do me a favor. Please to give this video a thumbs up. Nationwide was talking out, yes, Shirlene, because I tagged the whole of them out there last night and tell them, says it's some big news here. Me and a mainstream media. But see some big news here. Because sometimes, when it's something great for Jamaica, some of these news people, they don't want to carry it. And I'm not saying anything about them because, you know, they're free to operate or they want to operate. But don't go on like when you want bias. Because we're calling out. One of my opponents was talking about, who am my opponent? Me have opponent? Juliet, who am my opponent? Me never know me have opponent. Me never know say me have opponent. No, sir. Give Marky G and the PNP some of the truth serum. Alright, so last night, I told you guys that the war room was going to be open. But guess what? Karinana Light and 411, her communication is kind of inconsistent at this time. Big man thinks you think so? I was made for this moment. Boy, I hope you're right. Trust me. So, because of their electricity and them something the problem, and 411 she have sometimes I talk to her and the, you know, the Wi-Fi kind of in and out, but me will go on along the fort. Me I go on along the fort. This is not the war room, but you know, 411 they don't have Oche. She don't have Oche. But guys, hit the like button for me, please. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna, unless you guys have more to say, I don't really. Um, okay, happening now. Thank you. When we look at where we're coming from on this channel, guys, it's amazing. All of the bright people them gone to the JLP. Me talk it already. All of the bright people them gone to the JLP. And you know, it can be a good thing and it can also be a bad thing, because while it is good for the JLP and while it is good for the government to have all the bright people them, we want to have balance. You understand? We want to have balance so we can have competing ideas and we can debate these ideas. You understand? We don't want to have one party full of bright people and the next party not have no bright people. Me not like that. Because even in opposition, you need to have bright people. Allow me to tell guys. Am I a Christian? Yes, I am a Christian. Why? GP Jeff, yes. Love this channel like cook food. Thank you, babe. Pick up yourself. Thank you. Where is Mr. Vegas? Mr. Vegas, they about, you know. I saw him posted a video yesterday talking about the storm. Timing is everything. Election is so fresh. The other folks have to wait longer for next election. They can't force the government to do anything. That's true. Today today one comrade tell me say the PNP is a winner because they win 28 seats. Me nobody argue with her. I just kept it moving. What you have to argue say? If them a say them a winner with 28 seats in the opposition, what me have to argue with them say? Not that they argue about. What do you think about L.A. Lewis, Prime Minister, and his district? You know what? L.A. Lewis is always gonna be L.A. Lewis. But one of the things that bothers me is, you see, in times of disaster, when you go around spreading disinformation, it can be a dangerous thing. And as I said on the program last night, I think the government of Jamaica must take up this disinformation seriously, and they need to implement more cybercrime laws, and the police must enforce it. You know, you cannot have people spreading disinformation in time of disaster. It is a dangerous thing. Because what that does is put the government in a position where they're always chasing to get the right information out there and to catch the disinformation before it disseminates. So you have to have people being held accountable for spreading disinformation, especially people who are influencers, right? We might say L.A. Lewis mad or whatever, but people listen to him. He's a public figure to some degree, or to some people. Who listen to, yes, people listen to him. Whether they go there for entertainment or for laugh after him, people listen to him. So for those of you who are just joining, you may not have heard this when I said it at the beginning of the program, that I spoke out publicly today and I addressed the government and said, do not put any money or any resources in the hands of the PNP MPs them. Because the risers them are known to victimize people, and they are known to only deal with people who supported or voted for them. And with that, I see political victimization with the resources or any money, that they would only give it to the PNP people, the man who voted for them, and they would victimize those who did not vote for them. I have seen them do this before. Them exclude and victimize who didn't support them. That's how they function. And that's why I'm saying, do not put no money in their hand and no resources. Get the money or any resource directly to the people through people who are non-partisan and people who are going to be transparent in what they do. And I stand by that. Because I see some comrades and name up themselves and they must say, I see sometimes people respond, them don't read, We get to realize that a lot of people on social media, they're quick with their fingers to respond, but they don't even read what you said properly. Some of them must say, me I say, don't give the PNP them no resources. I'm not saying that. I would never say that because the storm affected everybody, JLP and PNP. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying the PNP MPs and the representatives, in my view, they will not distribute the resources fairly. They will only give it to the PNP them and who voted for them. And they would victimize anybody who didn't support them or didn't vote for them. That's my view on it. And I am not just making this up. I am saying it because they have demonstrated that that is how they function within the People's National Party. Who didn't support Rise United, get rid of them, run them away, disrespect them, exclude them. And until you come to their feet and beg, I saw alone you might get one blind. But if you not do that, they run you where they not no respect for you. Them hold it against you if you don't support them. And some mark goal in and them function. And that's why I say, don't give them no money, don't give them no resources, but make the resources get to everybody through people who are going to distribute it fairly and with transparency. That's what I'm saying. And you see that's something that we didn't come out with last week to come say to them supporters and to them constituents, oh, we don't have no money, they never give we no money. That is a red flag to me. That is a red flag. Lifestyle say some tourists are helping to clean up their resort. Such a good look. Oh God, that's nice, man. That is nice. Don't me tell you no last night so some of them people are now go and go back at their yard. Eh? And the first me ever see disaster catch people in our foreign country. And see everybody a come out and say, look here, come help you go we yard. We want go we yard. Call in the cruise ship them for come help you go we yard. Me not see that. I think me see one influencer. She was saying that the Yankee them, you don't know who the Yankee them are. The Yankee them are complain about them get food in a bag, something like that. But aside from that, nobody now complain. The people them glad for them in a Jamaica help out and them dep on them vacation. Of course, me see this. So that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I agree with your opinion about this information. I admire your presentation style. You are so inviting. You give good thought to what you say. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. They complain too much. Yeah, man. The Yankee were complaining, some of them at least. Yeah, because some of them have a sense of entitlement. And them probably go Jamaica and feel like say them better than Jamaican or them a live better than Jamaican. No, get me started on them, because look here. Some of them, they have a sense of entitlement. There's a Jamaican woman who moved back to Jamaica. She has these little cottages off the grid. And she says sometimes she rent them out. And so I remember that woman that they come up on the platform, come say, she don't want no Yankee come her place. Some of them don't have no home training. And the truth me attack. And coming to Jamaica and getting the attention and, experience. I don't really want to talk, but me stop push back me because some of them maybe they pan here. And I don't want to wait in the car. Some of them too. Some of the barefoot lady, she say one. Some of the Yankee them too. They will tell you that some of our people Them not have no manners and no behavior. Me no deal with them. And my daughter can't none of them come on my yard. Me just tell you no. They don't know home training, they don't know manners. You see the facts with a journalist walking through. Me say me can't. Me tired of him. The facts, the weatherman, me say the man just a show up. Me go for facts, go tell him to give him a raise. Because him is doing a very good job. And him is having a very good time. As he's doing his job. He might do a good job, John Black. Me don't care. He might do a good job. And he's getting all the right images. And you know, the people them take a liking to him. And him me tell him to say that he not go back. Even if he go back one time, he might go back to Jamaica and he might go find one house and one woman and he going to stay there. When I mark my word, look on a man the face. I'm in 100% agreement with you. Plus, they're deeply in debts. That money will go elsewhere, but not the people who are victims of them. Me not trust them. Me not trust them. No give the opposition no money. You understand? Couple of them come take me on today because me say, me nah apologize. No give them nothing. Make them go away. Because first of all, if them accuse the government and accuse the prime minister, say the prime minister thief, why you want money from a thief? Why you want to take money and resources from a thief? Don't take no money from the thief. When you go about to the businessman, find other ways to help on the constituents. Don't take no money. Uno no afraid to say a thief in thief if you give uno. Uno no take no money, man. And no take no resource. Uno go about to the business. Uno leader say, I saw a news reporter all a smoking weed on the video. A lie. Nothing can go so. They say their leader don't make you money already. When you tap front church out on the eye, offer the money. Remember the government pledging to the young people to go to art and learn a skill, because skilled workers will be needed in the future. And now we need skilled workers to rebuild. See it there? Thank you for that. Becca, thank you for that. And especially in construction. And now we're going to need construction for the next, I would venture to guess, the next 2 to 3 years. Jamaica is going to be in high demand for construction workers and architects and builders and masons and all of them people there. Them are going to need the high demand. So if we don't have the skill of Jamaica, you know, don't feel no way if we see Jamaica start to import workers. No feel no way if we no see China start coming come do the work too. But I am excited for the future. I'm excited for the development. We have Vision 2030 coming up. I am excited for the development that is pending in these hard-hit areas of the storm. It can only get better. It cannot go back to the same, and it cannot get any worse, right? Oh, you're in San Diego. Okay, Marcia. Yeah, man. Them not forget no money, man. Me not trust them. Them too lie and wicked. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Me go check with the ladies, them and see. Oh, the electricity and the internet is coming on. This would be a normal Wednesday night for JPU, right? So whether they were coming or not, I had to come on because this is a normal broadcasting night for us here. So it was nice chatting with you guys. I hope that those of you who have not heard from your family members like me, I hope that we hear from our families soon. And I hope that, the rebuilding process continues and it gets better. And of course, we will be carrying every aspect of rebuilding in Jamaica post Melissa on this channel. Guys, have a good night. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Come back again if it's your first time. Shirley, do you want me to take calls? Me never know. Miss sorry, you never said earlier. Already the construction workers in Mobe speak only Spanish. Away I say. Then that no good. You send me a video? Guys, wanna tell me in the chat because see, I was ready to go. And you guys are saying if I'm gonna take calls. I never planned to take no calls, but if you don't have something to say, hey, look here, so look here, look where Gleaner the Satan Campbell. Watch him face, Lord God, look here. But guys, you know the big, the biggest destruction take place in her eastern Westmoreland. Eh? Them no want, they not come in for do the work, They not plan for come do the work, Them plan for just come sit down in a parliament and laugh. Cause that's all me see him do. From parliament open. This man only come sit down in a parliament and laugh. Me say, hey, me have to love God, man. Me have to love God, What I say now? Worrying about the money. Look on him face. Look here. God have mercy. Watch there. From the pit of hell. Guys, you know me not ramp with them, From the pit of hell, you run Ghana Eastern Westmoreland. Me I forgot to do one program on this specially. Me I forgot to do one program just for data. Hey, I will go over Facebook in the night your live, I go and go over Facebook live. After I left over here, so I will go over Facebook live because karma depend data. If nobody else not get karma, data and Campbell get karma. You say if you did turn down a cent, turn down a bamboo, and if you run back for the seat and lose, either bad or not too bad. But you go down a Eastern Westmoreland, they come where them run you, they say they know why. You see it now, you get the worst sight. Eh? How it go? Me I go over Facebook live. Me I go over Facebook. Our time. Oh, it's early. Me I go over Facebook live. What can go so? Eh? Guys. All right. I will take 5 calls and then I'm gonna go. You can call now, guys. Go ahead and call. Date and Campbell face. Me don't know where in face one. In face face full of patrol like, hey, what this me now? All right. The phone number, the WhatsApp number is a force. Oh, okay. See it there. Hello, good night.
Good night, Natalie. Good night, good night, good night.
Wagwan. I'm fine.
Boy, Natalie.
Eh?
Remember all long when Prime Minister big Jamaican people for go learn a skill because them are gonna need it in the future. You see, from last year the man attack it and I beg the man like get $60,000 for type in a month time just for go art to go get a skill. Plus when you leave and in the trade you might get $300,000 grant towards tools.
Mm-hmm.
What more than could I want than that?
Me sorry for them condition. Me have some cousins, you know, some male cousins, about 1, 2, 3, 3 of them, 3 brother of them, and the 3 of them build house, you know. So you see now, that's why I want to call them now, and then me can't reach in a South Trelawney, because I go tell them now, say, whole heap of work I go there now.
As 70% of the phone line and the electricity down. So it's going to take a little time because the whole of the grid down there, so GPS will burn out.
Yeah.
Everything mash up. Everything mash up. But Natalie, how Nikisha Birchell vice so low, she come on and attack. And I beg.
What she come on,
Pan? I advise the Lord when and attack about Oma Davis. So why when it's time now, she attack about how it is heartbreaking. You know, if it's so low, you have to come powerful like how you come out powerful and strong.
Oh, she did on Nationwide?
Yeah, man. No, man. She do an interview the other day.
Okay.
Yesterday. And then I asked her about her constituency.
Boy, I don't know.
I'm sorry for them still. I don't play politics, but I'm sorry for them.
So what do you think about it? What do you think about Dayton Campbell? Can I get the worst side, you know?
Dayton Campbell a demon, you know, man.
Yes. Me go angle him. Me go angle him out of Facebook when me done that, so.
One thing me know. Nigel Clark will be next Prime Minister for Jamaica, you know.
The fourth one, the fourth term?
Yes, man. Yes, man. Andrew will give it, man.
Him deserve it.
Andrew will have nothing more to prove after.
Yeah.
After, then look, this disaster come at Jamaica, and every 2 hours from last week Tuesday, every 2 hours, every day you get updates with the weather. You get bulletin. Everything they show the tracking live. One more than could have want.
The communication, boy, the communication
was very good.
Yes.
Very good.
So what on there? What Warmington I go on with? Cause I think you say me that will come up.
Me texting, you know, Natalie, I know me not hear from him, I know what go on. Me not hear nothing. You know, answer me text, I know.
Oh, okay.
All right. Answer me text, I know.
Keep texting him. Keep texting him.
Me go text him back, man. Me go text him back.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for calling.
All right, darling.
Yeah. Lord, Father God, you see, and you know, everywhere they turn Maca joke them. That's why people not for wicked, you know. Look how they fight for go down a Westmore. God, look how they left for them. Look how they left for them there. And fight for go down a Westmoreland. And look there now. Look there now. If they were people who actually worked, either bad or not too bad. But they no work. They no do no work. Them not like the work. They don't know about serving people. It's amazing to see our guests are volunteering their time to clean up. Thank you, Lifestyle. Oh God, look here, man. This nice. The guests them at the hotel. Them have them broom. Them might try to take out things out of the pool. Let me tell you something, guys. You see, the people them of this world, you have more good people in this world than bad people, you know. Right? Sometimes when we talk about the world, we have this pessimistic, this fatalistic kind of tone when we talk about the world. I don't view the world that way, you know. And that's why sometimes in the most negative time, me can find the positive. And me always see the glass half full. Majority of the people in this world are good and decent people. But you have a handful who are wicked and evil. But the good people in this world, they outnumber the bad people them. See it here, I'm going to show you. Thank you, Lifestyle, for sending me this. See the people in.
Thank you. Come, Papa. Come on. Whoa. Okay, good. Ready, wait. Go there. Hold it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right, good. Thank you, Mom. Yeah. Trish is wet. It's gonna take a while to heal.
This is so heartwarming. It's right there. That one. That one. You're welcome. This is so heartwarming, guys. This time I want to cry. But me not cry on computer. Me not cry on the internet. This time I want to cry. This is the people them working together like this. That's what I'm telling you to say. People are not gonna forget Jamaica. Jamaica is in this world spotlight right now, and we not come out. People are gonna always remember this moment and what we're dealing with, and everybody. You think wait until tomorrow. You see tomorrow when the runway open for the aid to come into the country, we're going to see how much people are coming into Jamaica to help us. Thank you, Janet. The information I am getting is that whole heap of aid pack and ready to come to Jamaica. It's just now for our runway to open for them come. I saw some pictures today. I think I told you guys this before though, that helicopter, the JDF carried the Prime Minister and the Transport Minister. Them carried them up in the helicopter to look over all the damages that were done. I don't even know where they departed from, but that not nothing to do with the airport. So all right. So what happened with Cuba now? Because everybody stopped at Jamaica. Nobody now cover Melissa again. The last I heard is that Melissa downgraded to a category 3 in Cuba. But I don't know if they had any damages or what magnitude of damages they had. Because it's like everybody stopped cover the storm from it reached Jamaica. But let us pray for our friends and our neighbors in Cuba. You understand, guys? Because we don't know how the thing go with Cuba already, that even if them get any damage or need any help, God bless the help what them are going to get. Because then we don't know the relationship already with Cuba and the world. You understand? But me know say, in this time, we can't help Cuba, you know? We cannot help Cuba. Right now, we want help. So if Cuba supposed to get any bad damage and they sit them, I don't know how to help them. I know America not going to help them. So you see how important it is to have world peace. You know? I don't know how my family are doing, you know, Akeem. Rich boy Akeem, I don't know. I haven't heard from them. I am hoping to hear from them tomorrow or so, when the electricity and the internet is back up. 4 bodies just got found. Yeah, me hear. Is it new or the one that they announced this morning? Because this morning I heard that 4 bodies were found. Oh, in Manchester, okay. The 4 bodies that were reported earlier were found in St. Elizabeth. And this is what I was hoping for, that there would be no more, you know, people died. But anyway, guys, Nationwide said the death toll is 9. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm not hear nobody else a call, so I am just going to close out now. I heard from TV Man last night. He tried to call while I was live, but for some reason I missed the call. So I am gonna check in with TV Man, and hopefully TV Man will call us on the program one of them time here. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and I hope that you hear from your families. Again, please subscribe to the channel and please share this live. Have a good night and thank you for joining.